And NBA 2K, I feel like has been around since you've been working in the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue
Welcome, everyone, to We Are...
Well, guys...
Thank you for that report, as always, David. This situation not too uncommon in the NBA right now.
You know, there are a lot of guys who are very close off the court, but they'll go at each other all out when they step on the court. And happens more because of players seeing each other all the time in youth ball as they've grown up.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's AI in at the 3 slot. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches the teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, was that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
Here's Harris after the made shot from AI. McGee is screen on Middleton. Harris off the pick and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You can't lose sight of Harris in the pick and roll. When you do, he's going to pounce all over you.
Antetokounmpo kicks to AI. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not.
Here's Kuzma, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Antetokounmpo, a screen on LeBron. AI kicks to Bledsoe. There's the pick. AI passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. For 3, Middleton drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even into your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game, you know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours.
And hours.
Yeah.
Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
So it's the Bucks now, after the basket by the Lakers. Lopez dishes to AI. Down low, Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here is Harris against New Orleans, who is really on his game. He feeds it to James. Over AI. And another basket for the Lakers.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
And that one's good. James.
Impossible matchup. You're trying to prevent LeBron James from getting to the rim. You structure your defense that way. And then he does this.
Now, here's AI. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Oh, well, his rebounding stood out, too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting name. Look it up.
It makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right? Yeah. And you like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. I enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone.
Yeah.
Your opponents didn't like that zone. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Lonzo Ball. The Bucks also with the sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Chris Middleton. Harris against Brogdon. A nice shot by Harris.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Oh, yeah, they allowed way too many easy buckets. I thought they lacked toughness and energy all night.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Will it go? And the layup by AI. AI's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On the wing, James. again, Los Angeles.
He's taking over the game. Their lead's going to get even bigger if he keeps this up.
Bucks trail by 7. There's the pick. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The shot missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, who was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, and I hit a fall away. And running back out the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes, yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting the hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No,
You didn't.
not that one.
Knocked away. An even 3-on-3 break. AI outside. Zeller setting the pick for AI. Back to Brogdon. Pass to AI. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. Here's Zeller. And again, the Bucks miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Ingram kicks to James. Pass to Hart. McGee a screen. There's a good screen. Here's Ingram. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. AI with it. He has 6. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. It's good from the top of the key. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Kobe, you've made no apologies throughout your career about being a scorer, but how do you strike that balance between getting buckets and keeping your teammates involved?
Well, it's a thin line, especially for scorers. You know, because when you're locked into that mentality, it's very easy. It's almost like a racehorse. When you're racing with blinders on, you don't see anything else. You have one focus, right? And so it becomes a matter of trying to understand when to attack throughout the course of the game. For the first 3 quarters, maybe I'll lay back. Or maybe even it's just the first quarter, and then close out the first half strong. So you go into halftime with some momentum. But then at the end of the game, you know, that's when you put the blinders back on and you really race for that finish line. And so everything in between just becomes a matter of setting up the pieces so that then you can close the game out the right way. So that's how I thought about it.
And I can sense by the way you described this that you had to know your teammates' game as well as your own game.
Well, yeah, you got to know how they're feeling going into the game.
Yeah.
Right? Does Pau Gasol have it tonight? You know, how's LO feeling tonight? Right? You got to be able to measure those things. And, you know, if you feel like the team's going to get off to somewhat of a sluggish start, that's when you kick it into high gear immediately, right? And so it's a bit of a guessing game, but it's more so being able to spend the time with your teammates and talk to them, and that'll help you gauge a little bit better.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Caldwell Pope with it, working on AI. Caldwell Pope passes to Rondo. McGee a screen. Rondo against Brogdon. From the top of the key. Kept alive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Milwaukee with a change here too. John Henson's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Now, here's AI. He's got 8. Ingram comes with the double team. From deep, Ilyasova. A rebound by the Lakers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
Here's Hart. Here's Ingram. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and...
I play 2K all the time. Seriously,
always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Ingram, Caldwell Pope out there with Felton, and there's JaVale McGee, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings got the job done. He finished with 21 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He absolutely stole the show. It felt like he was everywhere all the time. It'll be interesting to see how he follows it up, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And league-wide, we see the growth of advanced analytics. So, Kobe, when you saw some of those advanced measures come into play, was there any particular thing that ever struck you as, well, that's strange, I never thought of that before?
There was one time, I think Shane Battier was talking about defending me or something like that. He was using analytics to do it. He was expressing how it was tough because I was 50% attack to the right, 50% attack to the left, which was awesome to see that numerically. Because I'd always try to consciously do that and be aware of that.
To mix up your game.
Yeah. But it was cool to be able to see how the numbers could break down a game to that level of detail. It's fascinating.
Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Ingram kicks to Stevenson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's AI. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The pass to Stevenson. McGee sets the pick for Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. McGee, the pass to Felton. Here's Ingram. Out of hand on it.
I'd love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has the reach to swat away shots.
Brogdon. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. James checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. Harris is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Ball subbed in for Raymond Felton. And here's AI after the three-pointer from Corey Harris. To the inside. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by James. And now an 8-point Laker lead. You know, I'm sitting here listening to you talk, Kobe, about the game. You should have an academy for some of these players, really.
Yeah, I mean, I do it individually.
Yeah,
I don't do it collectively
right,
with guys,
right.
but individually I do.
And that concludes the first half. Lakers lead by 8. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Foul. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave there in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's AI in a small forward. Takes it from 10. James with the bucket. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Los Angeles leading by 10. Ball kicks to Harris. Kuzma sets a screen. Ball against Bledsoe. Harris outside. McGee a screen. Shot off the pick. No good off the back of the rim.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. He dishes it to AI. Antetokounmpo kicks to AI. Antetokounmpo, a screen on LeBron. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Harris kicks to James. Harris setting the pick for LeBron. Here's McGee.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
That shot off the mark. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Back to AI. LeBron with some nice D. And stolen by AI. To the paint. Lopez, no luck.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. And stolen by James. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Harris. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. AI passes to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. AI, no good.
They haven't been able to get their legs under them since coming out of the locker room. 0 for 4 to start the half.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Bucks trail by 13. To the middle. Here's AI. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. AI kicks to Lopez. AI outside. Lopez sets a screen for AI. Shot clock at 5. Bledsoe for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Pass to AI. Lopez outside. Lopez a screen. To end the drought. And the Bucks miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. He kicks it to AI. Now the dish to Lopez from 6 feet, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Kuzma sets a screen. There's a screen. And stolen by AI. Harris against Middleton. Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball dishes to LeBron. And that one drops. Kuzma's got 13.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
James wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bledsoe, and that one good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-4 run. Timeout called the Lakers. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ingram, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. And then for Milwaukee, John Henson's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Henson the pass to AI. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Rondo on the double team. AI kicks to Henson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, LeBron James.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now Rondo. He's got 6. Kuzma with a screen on Henson. Here's Ingram. That one a little long. Bucks shooting a meager 37% for the game. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Henson the pass to AI. Henson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot's good from Henson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. Kuzma sets a screen. Off the screen. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. AI outside. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Henson sets a screen for AI. To the inside. And Henson gets it to go on the assist by AI. AI's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles leading by 19. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
You really gotta like a lot of the things about the way this offense is flowing right now. Just a solid overall approach in terms of knocking down threes at a high clip and scoring in a variety of other ways.
And the Bucks making a change here. Zeller's checked in.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes to Ingram. Kuzma with the screen for Ingram. Outside Rondo. Kuzma with a screen on Brogdon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Bucks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Right wing. Kuzma sets a screen. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that matchup against the Hornets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
John Lure, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lure the screen. Brogdon the pass to AI. Zeller setting the pick for AI. Ilyasova, no one around him. The 3-pointer, no good. LA's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Bucks.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Zeller, and the layup's good off the glass.
A high efficiency scorer. I mean, inside. I mean, Zeller with those great soft hands.
Here's Rondo. No good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Felton is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Knocks it loose. And stolen by AI. Pass to Brogdon. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from 11. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Bucks trail by 17. AI outside. Back to Ilyasova. And Lure kicks to AI. Lure a screen on Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. And that one's good. Ingram. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To the left side wing. Back to AI. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Back to Stevenson. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. No one covering.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
Well, yeah, using his size. That's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Kuzma sets a screen. Felton kicks to Ingram. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And Ingram, he's still getting his weight up. But looking pretty strong that time.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Harris subbed in for Raymond Felton. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Malcolm Brogdon. Lopez dishes to AI. Back to Lopez. Bledsoe against Ball. Shots good by Bledsoe. And here is Los Angeles now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the wing right side. Ball against Bledsoe. Harris outside. From deep. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
It's good.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Lopez, a screen on LeBron. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. And Ball slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
There's a screen. And stolen by AI. Yep, that one goes. 29 points for LeBron.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
AI kicks to Lure. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at AI.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Ball. Bledsoe outside. Shoots from 12. The Lakers with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Stolen by McGee. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Exceptional decision maker in transition situation. Oh, he's so awesome at reading the floor.
AI kicks to Middleton. Back to AI. Lopez sets a screen for AI. Dishes it to Lopez. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Bledsoe. To end the run. It's hauled in by Harris. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lopez, a screen on LeBron. AI passes to Lopez. Trains the three-pointer.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Harris outside. Middleton dishes to AI. Lure the screen. They double him with LeBron. Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Offensive rebound. Here's Ball. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for...
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
And AI throws it down.
Now, he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
Ball kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
The Bucks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Lopez passes to AI. Lopez sets a screen for AI. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, think about that.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy.
They had that lead and it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's...
Clay got a faster release, though.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I got a check for you.
Great. Thanks.
It's the 2K Sports.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Utah Jazz in Salt Lake City.
The beautiful, dramatic setting here in Salt Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial. And as they... Fantastic stuff, David. Thank you as always. And we saw the same "is he a rookie" debate with Simmons and Mitchell.
And to be honest, I'm still a little torn on AI qualifying as a rookie or not. But one thing that isn't for debate is whether his play has been good enough, as he has been incredible.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's AI in at the 3 spot. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Some teams in reality, Doris, are out of the playoff picture right now. They've entered the evaluation phase of their season. Talk about what is involved there in that process.
Well, we've seen this before, Kevin, and there are nights where we're covered games where we know, okay, this is an organization that is assessing things from top to bottom. So which players, particularly the young players, need minutes so that they can accelerate their development? Which veterans are going to be a long-term part of the equation, because then you want the young guys and those veterans to have their collective experience start to grow. So there's a lot going on here from an evaluation standpoint when you're out of the playoff picture.
Great reveal of the front office and the way they think and want to process things.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
It's good.
Well, how much do you enjoy watching Derek Favors do his thing? This guy is a super skilled big, fantastic at capitalizing on these opportunities.
To the inside, here's Lopez over Gobert, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by AI. Lopez has got his first basket of the night. Bledsoe against Rubio. Pass to Favors. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Passes it to Favors. Kicks it out to Rubio. Gobert with a screen on Bledsoe. And the basket by Rubio.
Well, heck of a screen set right there. Rubio quick enough to take advantage.
Utah comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
No doubt. I mean, they played to their strengths, and that's what helped them get this road win. I loved how they played for each other.
Bledsoe against Rubio. Gobert the screen. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here they come. Here's AI. No good from outside. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Rubio. The Jazz again can't hit it. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. AI passes to Bledsoe. And the 3 ball is good. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this catch-and-shoot game, something Eric Bledsoe has worked so hard on, and it really pays off that time.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Dishes it to Rubio. Mitchell in the corner. Lock at 6. Favors with a screen on Middleton. He used that pick to perfection. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing. To me, guys, Donovan Mitchell gives evidence and credence to the notion that drafting players is more art than science. Think about it. This guy taken 13th, not much was expected, but all of last year, he was neck and neck in the heat of the Rookie of the Year talk.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Crowder, he's checked in for Utah. Cephalosha comes in for Joe Ingles. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Bucks. And Rubio kicks to Crowder. Pass to Cephalosha. Gobert, the screen. Cephalosha against Lopez. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Gobert. Cephalosha passes to Rubio. Gobert with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Rubio. And another shot. Here's Gobert. And the bucket count. Point chance here.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
A different look for Utah. Burks, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Antetokounmpo kicks to AI. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. Zeller, a screen on Crowder. Lets it go with a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Crowder, the pass to Burks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Brogdon kicks to AI. He dishes it to Zeller. It's AI, top of the key. Brogdon the pass to AI. Back to Brogdon. Shoots the three. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Jazz have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Cephalosha has the open look. Good on the triple. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That is his first foul of the game. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Crowder with the steal. Down low, here's Burks. Off with the layup. Bucks trail by 5. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, picks up that second foul very early in this game. He's going to have to tread lightly for the rest of this half.
Udo's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And Ilyasova kicks to AI. Back to Ilyasova. Hits it from 3-point range. Ilyasova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Down low. Here's Udo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Udo's got his first bucket in this one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brogdon the pass to AI. Ilyasova, a screen on Crowder. AI, he's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Henson checked in for the Bucks. Utah leading by 4. Burks dishes to Galloway. Gobert the screen. He kicks it to Galloway. From 13. Rebounded by the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
You know, when you're the Utah Jazz, you've got to look at the trades that have been made the last couple of seasons. Ricky Rubio and Jay Crowder both fit stylistically into both the offensive and defensive schemes. Both of these players provided major minutes for this ball club. Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Burks kicks to Galloway, and the pass to Gobert. Here's Crowder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
There's the pick. Passes it to Ilyasova, and there's the foul. It'll go on Udo. That is his first foul of the game. Burks with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Shot by Crowder, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Finished off the break. Now, just a 3-point Utah lead.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by 3.
Every year I want to keep getting better.
Well, and as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking, and Greg, you should be talking about, winning a title.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I'll tell you, when you take care of the backboards, good things seem to happen.
Well, I think it's been a priority to hit the glass, no doubt, and using their length and athleticism to perfection on the boards.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Up front you have Ilyasova and Henson. Then it's AI. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Lakers really contributed. He scored 23 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line. His coach said it best, when he gets in the zone, there is no stopping him. We'll see if he gives us another superstar performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
I think that's the kind of game that carries over, and he'll have every chance to do it because I've got to believe he's their #1 option.
Henson the pass to AI. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Galloway. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Crowder, and there's the foul. It'll go on Udoh. That's foul number. Now, here's AI. Burks covering. Pass to Zeller, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at AI, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Mitchell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Outer dishes to Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 10. Zeller setting the pick for AI. Gobert with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who was the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bledsoe. Galloway, the pass to Gobert. Over Zeller. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bucks trail by 11. Here's AI. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Burks kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
For three, Bledsoe. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's the a chance now to.
Thank you, Kevin. With a big part of the season now behind us, you are a serious Rookie of the Year candidate. How much motivation does that give you?
You know what? Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's AI. Lopez a screen. AI dishes to Lopez.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Poked away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here, late in the season, a good time now to follow up on our Rookie of the Year race, which young players have separated themselves as the best of the bunch. You look at AI. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him, Greg. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Well, we've seen a few true marksmen enter the league lately, Doris, which may someday be in the conversation of best shooter in the league. Any names come to mind?
Wow, this is a great one to try to, forecast into the future. Certainly you think of a guy out in Phoenix by the name of Devin Booker.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to AI. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got...
has been off the charts.
Gobert with a screen for Rubio. Good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this offense looks completely different and so much better spacing when Rubio is a defense unto himself. The shot blocking, the shot altering, and one of the best rebounders in the game.
No good on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. To the middle. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Indoors with Gobert and his defense. It goes beyond the shot block.
Oh my goodness, Kevin, way beyond the shot blocking. That reach bothers enough shots that even when he doesn't block it, he's a problem.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Jazz.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
It's stolen by Ingles. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
To stop the run, and AI with the basket on the assist by Ilyasova. 12 points for AI.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Gobert the screen. Gobert with a screen on Ilyasova. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. You look at AI, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Gobert the screen. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Crowder. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All alone. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Screen by Udo. Gobert dishes to Galloway. 6 to shoot. Over Ilyasova. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got 8 points.
Yeah, Galloway has so many options coming off that screen, and he is comfortable going to any one of those options.
And Milwaukee has possession. And here is Ilyasova. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Gobert. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Brogdon. There's the pass to Udo. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Gobert, and he makes good on the layup. He has 7.
Well, Gobert is 7'1", and that in and of itself means he's difficult to contain. This guy really understanding how to play through contact.
Brogdon kicks to AI. Lure a screen on Burks. AI passes to Lure. He used that pick just right. Lure's got his first points in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Gobert the screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. The past month has been surreal. He's right around 13 points a night, 12 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
AI passes to Brogdon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Favors with the screen. Zeller against Gobert.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. AI outside. Brogdon the pass to AI. Ilyasova screen on Burks. AI dishes to Ilyasova. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Good work there as it goes. 16 points for AI.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Favors with the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Burks covering. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. .29 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Utah leading by 7. Now, here's Burks. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Beautiful.
Brogdon with it. There's the screen. Passes to AI. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Utah shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Ilyasova out there with Tyler Zeller. Then it's AI. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. 5 to shoot. Crowder from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Wants to get it to Burks and does. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes
I think Clay got a faster release, though.
My bad, my bad.
Hit it. Hey, yo, right here, right here. Give me that.
Set up, set up.
Sarge, don't let him shoot that.
Screen, screen.
Come get it! Yeah, that's all you! Yo, shut up! No, no, no! Shot!
Back in.
Give me that! Grab it! Grab it! Oh, foul! Hey, yo, right here! I got ball! Give me that! And the foul! Oh, hell!
Ball coming, ball coming.
Say something! Back up! He got me! Get it! Box out! I'll take it! Right here! Oh, foul!
Whose man is that?
Ball coming, ball coming.
Box out! Good board, baby! Woo! Knock it down! Pressure him out!
Grab it!
Rip that! Shoot that, baby! Turn up! I got ball!
Come get it!
Screen coming. Shot. Good shot.